What's up, guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. We are in the beautiful Chandler, Arizona area, and this is the final product on probably my favorite renovation this year, I would say. It was a 90 plus $1,000 renovation on this 2,600, 30 square foot, two-story non-HOA community. You don't really see a lot of two stories that are not HOA for some reason out here in the Arizona area. And if you guys knew this neighborhood and drove around, you would not think it doesn't have you would not think that it does not have an HOA because it's so well taken care of. You got a beautiful park across the street, which I'll show you later. But let's have a tour. So this is the beautiful backyard. I think it sits on 8,500 square feet. Pool in the backyard. Cool deck is brand new. All the pebble tech's in great shape, well maintained. You got a beautiful fountain feature back there. Some new landscape. I believe we spent like $7,500 in landscape. Quick little Friday walk at the newest property, throwing the lockbox on. Demo guys starting on Monday. Beautiful house in Chandler. If it wasn't a two-story house, I'd probably buy this myself. No HOA, very large lot in a very good area in Chandler. Nice little pool back there. Got a lot of character to it. This is an original, I think it's the early 90s. To my knowledge, I think it was like late 80s, early 90s, but come check out the situation with this carpet right here. Literally carpet everywhere you can think, straight up to the toilets, in all the bathrooms as well. But cool little upstairs loft area. This will be a fun renovation. All those trees back there, brand new. We had a couple actually a lot of the irrigation lines are brand new as well because there's a lot of leaks. Kitchen area. This came out to, I believe, like right here originally, and we ended up just shrinking the pantry, moving the pantry over to that side. There was a doorway right here as well previously. Just how they did it old school is like kind of a way to get into the dining room over here. But I think this is much more practical, much more modern, much more open as well. All brand new cabinets, brand new granite. You got the slide in. We're getting a new microwave installed as well. So that's the one thing that we're knocking out tomorrow. We did waterfall on these as well. We did waterfall in the upstairs bathroom. A couple extra $100 for material and labor, but I think for this type of house, it yields it. Here is the second living area. Beautifully staged, by the way. This is the first time I've used these stagers, and I think they did an incredible job kind of matching the theme that I had for this property. There's not a lot of black in this property at all, besides obviously the fireplace. So they did very well to kind of match that. They did add a little bit of darker tones, but I think it balances really well. You have the laundry room over here. This is floating shelves. We added this cabinet in here. So originally we had this cabinet in the kitchen, but I think it looks a lot better in here. It has more practicality in the kitchen. And then also if you flip around, it was going where those floating shelves were. And I think from the aesthetic, and if they ever want purpose for the floating shelves over there to put something to store something or just for the look, I think that looks really, really good. So I'm glad we decided to switch that up. You have the bathroom as well. Just a little half bath downstairs, and then we'll head upstairs and have a look. All new can lights. So this was all restructured. There used to be a pony wall right here as well. So that was removed. This is a little nook area, but we ran 6 linear can lights. I just think it looks much better. These 2 are on separate switches. Those 4 are the kitchen. We ran can lights in here as well, which I think gives a good option if people don't want the fan light. I'm not a huge fan of the light coming from the fans. That's why I always prefer if there's a budget to do can lights. We did 4 can lights in here as well. And then like that, we ran the fireplace all the way to the top. I think that's one of the best focal points of the house when you walk in. And then upstairs, this was previously just a storage area. There was upper cabinets here, but I think the floating shelf looks a lot better as well. And then granite slab, loft area. This was a mistake from the painters. They were supposed to run this all the way to the ceiling. For some reason, they ran a half wall, which now they know not to do that again if they want to do an accent wall, to just run it all the way. But they were able to tie it in with the furniture, I think, quite well. So cool little nook area over here, a little crevice with the TV. Once again, we put 4-inch can lights in here, which I think look really cool. The 4-inch can light right there also was installed. Bathroom, we ran the same tile from the wall to the floor. I like that look. I think it's very, very simple. It's awesome. Cool. And then this is what I was talking about with the park. This is one of my favorite primary bedrooms. You have cool little seating area right here, and then you look out into the park across the street, which I think is a great incentive for someone to purchase this property. Into the primary. So we have walk-in shower. We talked about this before, but we moved the diverters or the valves over here so they don't have to walk all the way in and get wet. Waterfall, and then the regular shower. We have 2 sinks. We separated each light. There was only one, but we separated it, and I think this is super cool. I'm glad that I picked that. We picked that. The lighting, the mirrors were separated too, kind of give it a different look. Walk-in closet over there, and that's the tour. So once again, I'm not going to break it down fully until we actually close on this property. But we listed it $680,000. I was debating like back and forth for multiple days if I should push it and go 700. I decided to list it at 680. This house all day long, I think I honestly should have listed it at 725. But nonetheless, I mean, it's going to go. We had multiple offers, well over list price. Just goes to show that I underwrote it correctly originally. The market has slowed down a little bit, so that's why I dropped it at 680 just to be a little bit more conservative, but I should have definitely pushed it into the 7s because I truly think that that's what this house is worth, especially after all the renovations, the area. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll keep you guys updated. We already have it under contract. We had a lot of showings, like I said, 4 offers, well over list price. And that's it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you guys are looking to buy in Arizona, you guys can message me on Instagram. I'll respond on there. And I'll see you guys soon.